May 7, 1954. The Vietnamese victory over the French shatters the French's resolve to carry on the war with them. Not long after, North Vietnam becomes a communist nation under Ho Chi Minh.
Mr. President, here's the deal. Vietnam has been divided in half. Up here is North Vietnam, controlled by the communist nation. Down here is South Vietnam, controlled by the regular government. Now, I do insist that we do send our Atlantic fleet over.
In late 1961, John F. Kennedy orders more help for the southern Vietnamese government in its war against the northern Viet Cong guerrillas. Thousands and thousands of U.S. citizens were drafted during the war.
Yes, you've been drafted for the U.S. military.
Really?
Yes.
Ah, man. Well, let's go help the USA. Thank you.
New recruits. The U.S. military has beckoned for your service.
Go fight to win.
Yep.
The U.S. military is drafting you.
January 12, 1962 marks America's first combat mission against the Viet Cong with Operation Chopper. Early 1962, Operation Ranch Hand begins, in which Agent Orange, a herbicide containing the deadly chemical dioxin, are dropped upon the Viet Cong, destroying trails and revealing bases. On August 7, 1964, the U.S. Congress passes the Gulf Tonkin Resolution, giving President Johnson the power to take whatever action he sees necessary to defend southern Vietnam. On January 1st through February 7, 1965, Viet Cong forces mount a series of attacks against South Vietnam. On February 13, 1965, President Johnson authorizes Operation Rolling Thunder, a limited but lasting bombing offensive. On April 7, 1965, the United States offers North Vietnam economic aid in exchange for peace, but it's rejected. 2 weeks later, President Johnson raises American troops to more than 6,000. On November 1, 1968, Operation Rolling Thunder comes to an end, with thousands killed or wounded. In January 1969, President Richard Nixon takes office with an aim to negotiate a settlement that will allow American troops to withdraw while still allowing South Vietnam to survive. In April 1969, U.S. combat deaths in Vietnam exceed those killed in the Korean War. On June 8, 1969, Nixon announces U.S. troops will withdraw immediately. Not long after, North Vietnam captures the main capital of South Vietnam. On January 8, 1963, North Vietnam and the U.S. have peace talks in Paris. On January 29, 1963, all warring parties sign a ceasefire. On April 29, 1975, American airlift begins and thousands are flown out of Vietnam. Despite the withdrawal, South Vietnam did not become a communist nation. The Vietnam War was the longest war in American history and the most unpopular war of the 20th century, as no one won. The Vietnam War cost the U.S. 58,000 lives and 3,500,000 casualties. It also resulted in between 1 and 2 million Vietnamese deaths. And Congress enacted the War Powers Act in 1973, requiring that the President to receive explicit congressional approval before committing American forces overseas.
2626-25. Enemy Vietnamese north of our position in coordinates 257. Bravo. Fire for effect.